Houston, Texas. Michael, welcome to the Savage Nation.
Well, pleased to be with you, Michael. Yes, I do hypnotherapy, and I deal with this issue on almost an epidemic basis, male and female.
Okay, doctor, tell us if you're a doctor, and if you're not, it's fine. You try to get them to talk about their memories as a hypnotherapist, right?
Right, and the conscious mind has so much resistance to that, so you need to get to where the emotions are. And the centerpiece of what we do is forgiveness.
Is that so? Just as the last caller said, it's not vengeance.
No. Vengeance will only produce more hatred and anger.
Isn't that something? So the old adage of forgive and forget is still the best medicine?
Absolutely, because if you don't forgive, you're going to carry the pain, and if you remember, you will not let it happen again.
Well, let me ask you this, though. What about getting even with those who did it, that one who did it to you, or those who hurt you? You don't feel it's necessary then to confront them?
If you turn around and kill that person, you still wouldn't get the satisfaction. It would still be with you. The only way, and I've been doing this for 21 years, the only way a person is going to have a resolution in their life is if they go to a qualified hypnotherapist. It'll happen quickly. It works with parts therapy and AR, age regression, and you must forgive. If it doesn't happen, you're going to have the pain.
So you take them through hypnotherapy back to the moment of the crime?
Yes, but it doesn't mean they're there. They may be in a TV or watch a TV, or they'll distance themselves from this. We did this at the police department all the time. Amazing.
Now, how does someone listening to this show, Michael, who doesn't want to call the show but is listening carefully, how do they find someone in their neighborhood? You're in Texas. How would somebody in Florida, New York, or California find a licensed hypnotherapist who they can actually trust?
Well, they're not licensed. We're certified. I'm board certified, which is even a higher, or you're ratcheting up much higher. There's an organization referred to as National Guild of Hypnotists that will give you a referral to someone who knows what they're doing.
Now, a person should not just bury this, Michael, and forget it, walk around with it and just say it's over, forget about it?
No, but they must release the pain. And by using a Gestalt method, they forgive the individual that's in front of them, even though they're not physically there.
So what about the theory of you should confront your attacker years later, even if you forgive them? What about that?
Well, that's where you're confronting them in Gestalt. You said
no, so you're saying don't confront them.
No, you confront them. They're in your mind, and you with Gestalt, you put them in a chair.
Well, what if they were an uncle, for example, in your family, and the uncle's still alive, and you get the guy in therapy to say, Uncle John did this to me. He shouldn't go to Uncle John in the nursing home and say, you SOB you, what you did to me?
No, we're going to do this in your mind, but do not want to go back into a toxic environment, Michael.
Whoa, that's interesting. You know why it's interesting, Michael? Because the same theory that you are applying applies to virtually all traumas, doesn't it?
You're absolutely right. That's what I like about your show. You're right.
Well, I mean, if a man comes to you and says, I had a business partnership. This guy was the most evil person on earth. He robbed from me. He ensnared me. He sued me. This went on for 10 years. I hate him. I'd like to see him and his whole family, blah, blah, blah. You would say forgive and forget?
Well, in hypnosis, we'd do that, yes. And they do the same thing with a man who has had an affair or his wife has had affairs, which goes on tremendously. Particularly with women, it's becoming rising higher than men's rates. Now,
Michael, how would people reach you? Because you'll be flooded after this. Is there any way they can contact you?
Yes, I've got a number of websites.
Okay, tell you what. Give us one. Fire away.
mindwellnesscenter.com.
Is that you, though?
Yes.
mindwellnesscenter.com?
Correct.
mindwellnesscenter.com. Beowulf, record it because I know we're going to get inquiries now for weeks after. Michael, bless you. I'm going to send you a copy of Trickle Down Tyranny. It's the only gift I've got that I think is worth giving to someone as brilliant as you are.